You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah, they gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA. I mean, Anthony Davis is shining with the Lakers. LeBron said, quote, "There's a reason we wanted him here. He's a complete player. All he ever wanted was a chance. And now that he has it, we haven't seen the best of AD yet. He is just scratching the surface." Makes you excited, BA?
They make one heck of a tag team. Thanks, Allie. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, they've got Russell Westbrook, LeBron James out there with Johnson. And then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Reeves in a shooting guard. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So the Clippers win the tip. And here's Jackson. There's the drive, and the dunk by Jackson.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now, here is James. Over Leonard. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And on the boards, AD can be a real monster, pushing out the defense and securing his team some points.
George outside. Back to Jackson. Inside. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I really like how Marcus Morris plays within the offense. This guy is so solid at recognizing when he should give it up.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Johnson. Now here is James. 6 to shoot. That one no good. Oh, solid D from Leonard. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
At the line for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
First one at the line is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's Westbrook. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing. You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Westbrook with it. Pass to Davis. Here's Reeves. Puts up a three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The Lakers trail. Now, here's James. Oh, they get a hand on it. George drives in, and he gets it to go.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Westbrook, the pass to James. Outside Davis, shoots over Zubac. Davis misses.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting about 43% since tip-off. James against Leonard. Pass to Davis. Great D that time from Zubac. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 14-6 run. And so it's the Lakers with it. 8-point game. Back to James. And here's Johnson. Back to James. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Davis, the pass to Westbrook.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
Kicks it to George. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Zubac. And he banks in the layup. Zubac has got 6 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 10. James passes to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Oh, they need this! Count it. Good. He has 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
James against Leonard. It's stolen by Johnson. Westbrook against Jackson. And jams it home. Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The drive by Jackson. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And he drops it first. And so Jackson nails both of them. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Now James, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The Clippers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Jackson down low, check by Davis. Jackson can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting right around 42% in the first. Davis, the pass to Westbrook. Over Zubac. That one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. Leonard outside. Rebound, the Lakers.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. Boom, solid D from Leonard. The Clippers in the lead. "13 feet out. LeBron with the rebound. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. They're just getting pushed around inside.
Well, the Clippers shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Pass to Leonard. Over James. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Leonard's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here are the Clippers. 6-point lead. Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers.
Your Lakers. Dwight Howard.
George outside. George draws the double. Pass to man. Rebound by the Lakers. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grip.
So true. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's George. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Yes, it's good. George has got 6. The Lakers trail. Westbrook outside. Pass to Howard. Covington grabs the board.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Batum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Howard grabs the miss. And the Lakers with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Anthony. Over Covington. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Powell. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Anthony. Second chance effort, and Howard with the lay-in.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Outside Covington. Into the lane. Powell outside. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anthony. And he makes it on the layup. And now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, Russell Westbrook has excelled at being a facilitator. You love when he's focused on making his teammates better.
To the right side. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Horton Tucker. George defending. Pass to Howard. Here's Horton Tucker to the paint. Anthony misses.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Here's George. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Well, just solid work in the painted area. Paul George, quality look, excellent decision.
Westbrook left side. Outside Monk. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And a missed layup. Here's Mann. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Powell with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. And he's going for the lob. And it's Howard finishing it off.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
And here's George. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. George has got 11 points. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. They're up championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates? Offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, BA. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Malik Monk is out there with Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. That one goes in.
Russell
6 points for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Clippers in the lead. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Powell with the stuff.
You've got to be able to manipulate pick and roll. Norman Powell taking what the defense gives him. That's really nice.
Anthony outside. Monk with it. Guarded by Covington. Monk passes to Howard. Back to Monk. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Man. Here's Batum. He's guarded by Anthony. Back to Man. 5 to shoot. Fires it. And they turn it over. Shot clock violations. The buzzer sounds. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. To understand, you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
James is checked in for Howard. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. James against Covington. James passes to Monk. Westbrook left side. James outside. With the drive. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I'll tell you, the strength of a locomotive and the finesse of a ballerina each time he takes it to the rim.
Batum in the post. Pounded by Westbrook. And he gets the bucket. Covington's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
James outside. Covington grabs the board.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Coffey. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Left side Monk. Pass to James. Back to Monk. The 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Listen, we know that LeBron James can score at will, but he is phenomenal at hitting his guys with perfectly placed passes.
Here's Man. Quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Terrence Mann.
Makes a first. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Monk. And it's Johnson in for Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. The Lakers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Westbrook outside. On the wing, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
The dunk master, AD, with yet another slam.
Well, you think back to Russell Westbrook's collegiate days at UCLA. Those teams were loaded. Think about it. The future MVP at that time did not start as a freshman and scored only 3 points per game.
Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to Bradley. Now here's Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And that one's good. Davis. Talking about Westbrook in college, Doris. He played with some future NBA stars.
He sure did. Of course, he spent that year with Kevin Love. They were both top 5 picks in the 2008 draft, but he also shared a backcourt with Darren Collison, Aaron Aflalo, amongst other future pros. It is no wonder Westbrook's teams collegiately 65-10.
The Lakers have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Westbrook outside. And Westbrook draws the double. Back to Bradley. Pass to James. And the Lakers tag on 2 more.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a display of court awareness from Jackson. Coaches value guys who can effectively execute in pick and rolls.
Now, here is James. And that one's good. Davis.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
He's checked in for man.
Lakers are.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, we know Kawhi will always attract lots of defensive attention, which puts him in a position to find his teammates. Pretty pass.
Got it. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Kennard outside. Jackson with it. Give him 8. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And Davis with the block.
Dominant on the defensive end. AD can change games with his length. Getting a block just right there. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Well, the Lakers shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Bradley. And here's James. And Davis gets double-teamed. Oh, there's the alley!
And you just love to see Davis heat up like this. He's so exciting to watch on the offensive end.
Leonard outside. Again, the miss by Leonard. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Bradley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Leonard. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bradley. Here he goes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
To me, the versatility AB offers is tremendous. This is a combo guard with exceptional handle.
Out to the right wing. Kennard outside. And he buries his first look.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Reeves. Defended by Kennard. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Now Zubac, checked by Davis. James against Leonard. Over James. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Reeves, defended by Kennard. Pass to James. Here's the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Paul George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Kennard. The Clippers trail. Powell finds Zubac. George outside. Powell outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
See, the athleticism of Norman Powell is a problem. This guy understands how to get defenders committed to him.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
The first one falls.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Lakers shooting it at 52%. Here's Bradley, defended by Jackson. Pass to Davis. Here's Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Leonard. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. George has got 13 points.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
Now here's Jackson. Give him 8. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Davis against Leonard. Back to Bradley. To halt the run. Right wing. Here's Reeves. Powell covers. Goes back up. They get it again. The Clippers in the lead. Stolen by Davis. On the wing, Bradley. Pass to James. Over Jackson. The shot by James, no good. Well, the Clippers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Now Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bradley, and here's Davis. Defended by Jackson. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Bradley. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Back to Zubac. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Powell outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Rejected by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
And as so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So, on the floor for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. Kawhi and Morris in the forward slots. And then Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by the Lakers.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And the dunk by Jackson.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Westbrook right side. The shot's good on the assist by James. Westbrook's got 8, and with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game, and he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Davis. 16 points for him. Here's Jackson. Rejected by Westbrook.
Oh my goodness, Russell Westbrook twice on the pipe sends that shot back. My goodness.
Leonard against Johnson. Count that bucket. And now a 7-point Clipper lead.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
James passes to Davis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to James. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Davis.
LeBron James
The catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's George. 13 points in the game. George against James. Oh, George with a steal. Over James. George's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. And Davis slams it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Jackson against Westbrook. Anthony, the pass to Johnson. Outside Monk. Pass to Davis. Clock at 6. He goes up again, and the layup is good. Davis has got 22 points.
And this is where you feed Davis. He has phenomenal feel for how to score inside.
Leonard outside. Here's George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Davis. Anthony right side. Over Covington. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Davis.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Westbrook. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers in the lead. He takes it in. Excellent D there from Davis.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Outside Monk. Over to the left wing. Westbrook against George. Westbrook with the miss. Well, the Clippers shooting about 40% so far in the third. Leonard, right side. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Anthony, the pass to Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Westbrook against George. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. And George with some nice D. Westbrook's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Davis against George. And it's blocked by Davis.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Oh, Covington with a block. Now Jackson. 10 points for him. Pass to Covington. Now here's George. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Davis. He's got 22. This shot won't fall. Leonard against Anthony. Goes up on the baseline. And the bucket is good. Leonard's got 12.
What a smooth-looking release from Kawhi Leonard. Doing work in the mid-range. That is his comfort zone.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Gordon Tucker comes in for Johnson. It's good.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Pass to Batum. Now George. Monk covers. Westbrook against George. Takes a three. Can't hit that one.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Westbrook with it. And Westbrook draws the double. Pass to Anthony. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Down low. Here's Batum. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Monk finds Westbrook. Westbrook drawing the double. To the middle. Here's Howard. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside. Pass to man. And stolen by Anthony. Right side Monk. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Covington. It's Powell on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers trail. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Monk. And there's the drive. Here's Howard. Soft touch off the glass. Howard's got 6.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
George left side. The shot. The shot misses. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Horton Tucker. And here's Monk. For the lead. Al pulls it in. He can't hit that time. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. To the inside. Howard, the pass to Anthony. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And 6.
Boy, strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
George against Howard. Pass to Batum. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, how about that killer instinct? Paul George understanding he's got it going right now, very confident in his abilities.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Good.
I'll tell you, love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Monk. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Coffey comes in for Paul George. Pass to Bradley. On the wing, Bradley. Releases from 15. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. 41 seconds left in the third. James against Zubats. Pass to Coffey. It's Powell on the wing. 11 points in the game. Off target with the 3. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. Anthony misses. The Clippers in the lead.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Powell with it. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 3 quarters of play. Our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here are the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Carmelo Anthony out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Zubats passes to Powell. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. A nice shot by Zubats.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
To the paint. Here's James. Ooh, good finish at the rack of the slick feed.
That's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide open teammates on a consistent basis.
minute to go. James, outside. Double team on James. Bradley. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And that ties it up.
I'll tell you, Avery Bradley showing great confidence in that three-point ability. The defense has now got to keep him legit.
And Powell with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Down low. Shot's good by James. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when LeBron James is fighting his way through contact, he makes it look so easy.
Powell outside. Here's Batum. He's guarded by Anthony. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Batum. Shot from the top of the key. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Kennard. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Powell outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Coffey. Rebound by the Lakers. Horton Tucker's got 7 rebounds in the game. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Kennard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
First free throw is good. Some changes now for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Johnson in for Anthony. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
The Lakers have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. James, outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Jackson. The Lakers with a rebound. Bradley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Reeves. Outside Johnson. Right side Davis. Here's Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by George. Leonard against James. Shot by Leonard, no good. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. It's James on the wing. And slam! Dunk by James. LeBron James will question your sanity. Just a freak of nature. Timeout called. The Clippers.
Called by LA.
from the sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his players not to worry about the score. He believes in their talent, and he believes they'll be the stronger team down the stretch. Now, they've just got to go out and prove it. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Leonard, good.
Kawhi Leonard, very comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. This guy is so good, even without a dribble.
James against Leonard. Fires from the wing. A rebound by Jackson. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Bradley. Defended by Jackson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's James. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 4.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Now, here's James. Here's Reeves. Off target from three-point range.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Back to George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 19 points.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Outside Johnson. And Davis gets double teamed. James up top. Great D that time from Zubats. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Jackson outside. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. James with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And finished off by Davis.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's George. Leonard.
Well, almost effortless there from Kawhi Leonard. The reach and leaping ability. Look out.
The Lakers have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Lakers. James, outside. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Zubats. The Clippers have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. James against Leonard. Pass to Zubats. Now here's Jackson. 4 on the clock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Lakers shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's James. And some very quick points for him on that possession. James has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Davis against Zubats. Pass to George. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Reeves. And there's the lob. And Davis slams it home.
It's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to George. The shot no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Out to the right wing. Back to Westbrook. Shoots over Jackson. Westbrook with the miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Leonard up top. Check by James. It's George on the wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Shot is good by Reeves.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And the Clippers call time here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Jackson. Pass to Leonard. George outside. Shot clock at 5. To end the drought. Not going to go that time. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
Pass to Leonard. Over James. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
And they're putting together another quality possession, taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Leonard. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. James goes in and slam dunk by James.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He would not be denied on that drive.
Leonard against James. Leonard can't get it to go.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Lakers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Davis.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Leonard. A shot to stop the run. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Davis. And the Lakers with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Anthony with the bucket.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there, and he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
James outside. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And